So, hold on, get things set up right. So, now, this morning, taking a shower, and I think I got something for myself. I got a little bit more of a deeper understanding about, my situation right now, and just in general. Peace. The Bible talks about peace. It's talking about peace of mind, peace in your spirit. The word of God is talking about the peace that's a passive all understanding. And what it is that it's a peace where everything is fine. No matter what goes on around you, things is going to turn out the way it should turn out for the most part. And I'm using somewhat probably words not to accurately describe it, but just so you get the gist of it. For most people, get the gist of it. I ain't no theologian, I ain't no scholar like that. I'm just a regular cat, okay, who loves Lord, who loves Jesus, and try to do right by people for the most part. That's who I am, okay. I ain't no preacher, I ain't anybody's preacher, anything like that, okay. I'm Big C, I'm Chris, aka Sweets, aka Holy Thug, aka Pop, you know what I'm saying? So, that peace is basically that when you're in a situation, it's in a storm, you may not have proof of everything's gonna be okay outside around you, but everything inside your spirit is like, bruh. That's peace. It's like when Jesus was in the boat and the storm was going on. You know what I'm saying? He was sleeping. And the disciples, they was the ones out there was scared because they was looking at what was going on around them and thinking they was going to die. Jesus he knew, he already knew it was going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? And he got up, told the storm, shut up, chill out. The storm shut up. Peace is when you just know God got you. And I will say it's something you gotta grow in. I can't really break down the levels of peace that there is because it's not really a thing about levels. It's about growth. A lot of times when we be trying to talk about growth, with Yahweh, we try to break it down to levels and that's not who God is. He's not a level person. He's just who he is. He just is Yahweh. He's there. And either you're gonna get to know him as time go past, as you come upon situations that's going to be opportunities for you to grow closer to him, and also as you go closer to him, those situations also grow you up. God uses those situations, I would say, to grow you up. He uses situations to shape your mind, to shape your spirit. As long as you're walking close with him. They say God doesn't waste anything. When you done in your mind and say, okay, God got my mind made up, I'm rolling with you. Okay? I'm down with you. I'm riding with you. Okay? You make that out your okay, and you said that out your mouth, right? Now the word of God says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So, because whatever's inside of you is gonna come out of you. As human beings, we have to release stuff. Just like when you got to use the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? You got to do number two, number one. You got to let it go. When it comes, you got to release it. If not, you're going to end up causing damage to yourself inside of you. You're not meant to hold things in. Same thing with our emotions. I used to wonder why God gave us emotions. But I understand why God gave us emotions. Emotions help express things that you're feeling inside. Why do we cry? You know what I'm saying? When we're sad. Because that's a way of releasing. Tears is a way of releasing. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you cry over is a matter of you as a person. And is a matter of, I would say, your personality and your character. But the fact that we have to release. So just like, and we got to release what we're thinking, what we're saying, what we're believing. That's why God, Jesus Christ, said you confess with your mouth, confess with your tongue, confess out of your heart, and confess with your tongue. Jesus Christ is Lord. That's what it takes to tie it together. That's like a verbal contract for the most part. When you say, Jesus Christ, I accept you as my Lord and Savior. Just like you talk to somebody about business, okay? You tell somebody, hey, bada, boom, boom, okay, we're going to do this, okay? Adapt, shake hands, whatever. That's a contract. It's binding. You know what I'm saying? You said it, that's what it is. Because the Bible also says a yes or no, it's supposed to be good. That's it. We all know the saying, a man's word, this is mine. You know what I'm saying? Your word is supposed to be good. Because God's word is good. What God says is what he says, that's what it is. And that's what he abides by. The Bible says he holds his word higher than he holds his own name. So that being said, that peace, when you ask God to come into your life and lead your steps, you learn to walk in peace. You learn how to be peaceful, full of peace. I'll give you a good example right now for me personally. I've gotten too well for a while now. I had to stop getting angry quickly. I had to stop getting angry, when anger come upon me so quickly. I had to stop shouting. I had to go in the rages when people especially when my kids would piss me off with their big mouths and all that. Like sometimes I get to the point where I can't take it no more. I had enough is enough. But I had to stop. I had to stop. That's not being full of peace. And because of that, it was affecting my health. They caused me to be diagnosed with high blood pressure. Got to stop. Got to stop. Got to stop. For real. So my thing now for me now is this. I'm not arguing with nobody. I never want to argue with nobody in the first place anyway. But sometimes with my daughters, because they like to. But even now, I'm done. Period. Arguing with adults. And every now and then I'm gonna have to go like, hey, to my grandboys, because they boys, they hard-headed. I had to get their attention sometime, but for the most part, I don't do much arguing, man. I don't do much fussing to nobody. I'm done with all of that mess. Seriously, got to be. I want God's peace inside of me. So when I'm dealing with a situation, you can be stern and have peace. You can put your foot down and still have peace. That's where I'm at with my life for me personally. And I ain't trying to preach to y'all something that I think. I'm preaching to y'all something that I know. I'm telling y'all something that I've been through and that I'm going through now, in hopes that God get glory from it to encourage somebody else. I can't talk to y'all about something I don't know about. So I dare not do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't get on Facebook Live to look smart, because I'm not really all that smart. You know what I'm saying? I don't get on here to make myself look good, because I ain't a cute motherfucker. I'm sorry for my language, by the way. But that's not what I'm about. I want to encourage people. And I know people need encouragement. I need encouragement at times, you know what I'm saying? And there's not a whole lot of folks out there to encourage me, you know what I'm saying, outside of my wife, you know what I'm saying? And I got a couple, and some of my brothers, that I hang around with. But I know what it's like to be in situations. Hey, get out of there. when you don't have encouragement, and I want to be able to give it to people, you know. And I'll say this, in a way that's been a good thing, because when you learn to stand alone, and when I say alone, like stand on your own, it's good because it helps you adapt to life, adapt to challenges. There's so many people out there who just can't handle life, who don't have peace. When they get caught in alcoholism, you know, getting drugs, trying to get high, you know, trying to find some good feeling to escape reality, you know what I'm saying? Will it be, you know, casual sexual encounters, overeating, you know what I'm saying? Overindulgence of anything just to get a good feeling, just to escape their reality. You know, I thank God that He's given me the strength to be able to stand, where a lot of other folks could not stand. And yeah, it's good. You know, being strong means you don't get tired. Let's understand that. You could be a strong person, but you still get tired. But just because you're tired doesn't mean you have to quit. It doesn't mean you have to give up. I just don't have that option to give up in life. I don't. I got a wife who I cover. I got 2 daughters who I cover. I got 3 grandchildren right now. We know who I was covering for right now. I cover my daughters and my grandsons until Yahweh blesses them with a man who's going to love them and love their children, and a man who loves God and going to honor God by loving them. When that comes about, and the Holy Ghost tell me, yeah, get this dude away to, you know, give your daughters away to this dude, that dude over there, whatever the case may be, then yeah, I'm done covering them. But like I said, I can't quit. Giving up is not an option I have. I just don't. So, and that's my mind being made up, you know what I'm saying, and honor and love for Yahweh. Yahweh wouldn't have blessed me with the family that I have if he knew I was going to be an F-boy and punk out, you know what I'm saying, in terms of marking around. So, anyway, I said, I learned to have peace. I learned that also when things don't go, listen, when you tell Yahweh, order my steps, okay? We hear the song, order my steps, order my steps. Bugs, man, doggone. When you hear that song, order my steps, right? A lot of people sing the song because it got a nice melody to it, but with that song, he's saying, you telling God, listen, Yahweh, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I need you to guide me. I need you to walk with me, lead me, guide me, however the case may be. There's some things Yahweh will guide you on. There's some things Yahweh just have to carry you on. But the bottom line is, you're putting your life into Yahweh's hands, and He's going to dictate which one at the moment based on what's happening. He's going to dictate what's needed. Do I need to carry you, or do I need to guide you? You learn either way it goes. You learn to have peace. You learn what the peace is. You learn that when things are not. You learn that You learn that when you're walking with Yahweh, there is no such thing as coincidence. Now, maybe before you got walking with Yahweh, before you start getting tight with Yahweh, yeah, maybe it was. Sometimes it was a coincidence. So people who don't know God, you know, in a way, you know, who don't have a relationship with Yahweh, maybe for them some things happen. It is a coincidence. I mean, I'm not going to say it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's not for me to say. But I'm going to tell you this. When you walking with Yahweh, when you walking with God, there's no such thing as coincidence. Things come your way. Let's believe Yahweh's, you know, he's seen it happening, and he counted the cost of it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see. I'm going to let him go for this here. My desired result for them allowing to go for that is this. And again, that's basically a relationship with him. He knows how much you can and can't take. So you ain't got to worry about that. Yeah, things happen. That's going to suck. You know, things you don't feel like doing. You know, a lot of things are going to be inconvenience. Pastor Phil Aguilar, chief, we call him over there, over Set Free Churches. He talked about the gift in his book. He talked about the gift of inconvenience, and for the most part, things happen. There can be inconvenience, but it's actually Yahweh working something out. And whether it's bless somebody else or something to bless you, it's Yahweh working something out. Right now, I'm in an inconvenient situation right now. We moved our apartments, February 8th last month. We've been here since February 8th. We've been staying at my parents' house for the most part. Of course, as a man, I don't want to live with who live with their parents as a grown man with grandchildren? No, that's not what I wanted. Our plan was to have the money saved up, moving to our next place, okay? That was the plan. Plan didn't go that way. But guess what? We didn't see all this coronavirus scare happening either. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see, a lot of this happening right now, coming to pass either. But God did saw it. My wife made this point to about an hour ago to me. I get frustrated and all that, but the bottom line is we didn't, God knew he was doing. My parents are elderly. Both my parents right now, they have health issues. So yeah, being here to them to us, it's a blessing. We got a roof over head for right now. But being there for them, also God's working something out for them because they got a little bit more help now. Because it used to be, my parents lived in Buckeye. We lived in North Central Phoenix, in North Phoenix, okay? Over there, like in the Bell Road, 7th Street area, right? It's a journey to come from over there to over here at Chico now. It's a freaking journey. We actually had to make plans to come here like on Sundays and spend the whole day here. So anybody in Phoenix who know the gas to get on the I-10 and head west from anywhere, you know what I'm saying, to come to Buckeye. It's a journey. You know what I'm saying? But some good things has happened because of us being here. You know what I'm saying? There's some stress, come with personalities because, my family, my dog got strong personalities. My mom and dad got strong personalities. You know what I'm saying? They tend to have clash sometime, but everybody do love each other. I know my parents love my children. I know my children, they love their grandparents. You know what I'm saying? I think at some point they both work each other's nerves at times. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's part of the inconvenience that God allows to happen. This is where you learn to grow in peace. And these situations that you face, that you gotta make your mind to say, how you gonna, how you gonna react to it? You gonna say, okay, God, you got it? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna fuss, cuss? Oh man, motherfucker, I don't want to be here and all that. Or all the other, we had a choice on how to deal with this. Was I going to be mad about coming here and be like, oh, but I don't want to come here. F that, I ain't going there. Or, okay, God, you got it. You know what you're doing. You want to not stop telling the Father. Because Yahweh provides. Okay, let's honestly. Even though we didn't move out on our planned date, Yahweh still could have had something ready for us. That's who God is. I don't never doubt Yahweh's capabilities on what he's able to do. You know what I'm saying? His ability to do is never crossed my mind. I never doubted what he's able to do. What he will do, or when he do it, something different. So this is a matter right now of what he will do. When he will do it, but he's going to do it when the time, when what he wants accomplished is accomplished. And as of right now, the only thing that we really can do is wait on him and have patience. And I've learned also, and this is actually a blessing because my mom, a couple weeks ago, my mom was telling me about something that Tony Evans preached about, but it's to wait on the Lord. And my wife heard the same message that same day. So that let me know everything God was right there just showing us all at the same time, what was up. To wait on God doesn't mean you just sitting like, okay, God, I'm waiting for you to do something. Okay, come home. To wait on God, what I found out is to get yourself immersed more into him. basically almost like lose more of you inside of him. Doesn't mean to wait on God. It's an action. You have to do this like this action, and you have to just get more into him. Because the truth of the matter, and this is what I find out what got revealed to me. When you're doing that, that's God preparing you for the next thing ahead of you. And the next thing ahead of you is something good, by the way. It's not necessarily a trial per se, or necessarily something bad happening to you, but it's preparing you for things ahead, good things ahead of you in your life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, so dig this here. When the Israelites were in the desert, right? God told them, I want you to, when you read Deuteronomy chapter 7. No, read chapter 6, I'm sorry. Chapter 6. Because in that chapter 6, it goes into detail about what God told them to prepare to leave the promised land. To leave Egypt to go into the promised land. The wilderness was not about punishment. The wilderness was about growth. The wilderness was about them getting more into Yahweh. That's what the wilderness was about. God told them, I got a place for you. This is the land of milk and honey. I got a place for you. Houses you never built. Wells you didn't dig. Orchards you didn't plant. I got stuff for you. I got your homes. I got luxury for you over here. But before I get you over there, what I want you to do is to focus on me, loving on me. Get closer into me. And that's what they had to do. That was all they had to do. But God says, let's say, y'all get into me, talk about me, love me, teach your kids about me, teach your generations about me. Just love me. I want y'all to love me. I want y'all to focus on this ship's us building together. Because it takes that to be able to handle what God got for you. Look here. How many times have we seen folks win the lottery, right? People, when they was poor, had no money, they was nice and humble, right? When they win that $1 million, they go crazy. And they do some of the most stupidest ass stuff. Excuse my language, some of y'all watching. But think about it. They do the most dumb ass stuff. They buy 15 cars. They're spending money like crazy. They going out here trying to, rub elbows with people, let's say over there, like, in the mountains somewhere in Scottsdale, or they try to go to the rich neighborhoods and try to, be, show off. They can handle being rich. I mean, think about it. Somebody going from a payday mentality to working 40 hours a week for 40 years to winning the lottery. Your mindset, your mentality can't even handle that kind of money like that. Because for so long, you had a payday mindset. There's a whole different education that rich folks have about money that people like us who middle working class people or lower working class people don't have. And this is why we're constantly working for our money and we're looking for the payday. There's a whole mentality that rich folks got about finances that people, working class folks, do not have. And this is why people think they get rich and they know how to make the money work for them. So, that being said, when the Israelites been slaves, and now they're going from being slaves to being free. Notice the transition. They did not go from being slaves to being free and prosperous. From being slaves, the guy said free. And I mentioned their freedom, they had to go through the wilderness. The wilderness is designed to help prepare them to handle the wealth that God was blessed them with to going into. And in order for you to handle any kind of wealth, you need to know God. You need to be deeply rooted, for real. As Scarface said in the album, deeply rooted. Because not only is it the temptations that come with that wealth comes, because think about it. If you've been somebody who let's say you never been like a ladies' man, or something like that. And ladies, I'm not trying to exclude you, just talking about as a man. If you've never been someone who's been attractive per se to the opposite sex, right? And then you get an opportunity where you can become attracted to the opposite sex, okay? A lot of y'all will go crazy. I'm telling the truth, okay? A lot of y'all would, I mean, y'all get the effing around and going on and don't know how to, just for real. Okay? Just be honest. You know, you want to be able to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Dudes, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You was never able to pull an attractive female before most of your life. And then all of a sudden now you go to get on these bad model bras and whatnot. And these bad chicks you see in the hood going on because they see you got money and all that, right? And they come throwing it at you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to handle it. So with that being said, when God puts you in a situation, when He's changing your life around, and put you in a wilderness situation per se, before you get blessed, that's the area right now where you get your heart checked at. And that's the area right now where you start getting molded and shaped. That's the area right now where God's preparing you. You know what I'm saying? So when you do get the wealth, you don't change up. You don't go out there and act stupid with all your new blessings, and not just money, by the way. Let me get this saying, not just money, but our opportunities. You know what I'm saying? With favor. You know what I'm saying? People looking out for you who probably wouldn't even look at you before. You know what I'm saying? You're getting from the attention right now who people would have sort of spit on you as you know, sooner than say hi to you. But that's what God is doing. He's preparing you for a whole new life. He put you in a wilderness situation. And at times it seems like it sucks. It seems like you did something wrong, but you didn't. You got to hold on. And you got to make your mind up that you're going to have peace. And that's when the peace starts right there. You say, God, I want peace. Give me peace to know what I'm doing. And God will give you peace to say, hey, cool out. It's okay. And you'll feel the peace. You know what I'm saying? Although you may want things to happen, change around quickly, but you still feel that peace to know that you're where you're supposed to be at right now. That's what peace is. And you grow in that. You grow in that. Patience. You grow in patience. God don't just say, okay, now you're patient. There's opportunities and things happen to make you patient. Like today, for example, going to the freaking grocery store. Long lines, I'm sure. Okay? Learning to be patient right now. Me right now, you know, you want to get this house, okay? Guess what? I'm learning to be patient right now. Even though God told you something that you know is true, you know what I'm saying, it's going to happen. Be patient. We need patience for it to come to pass. And patience don't mean you sit there twiddling your thumbs, but you out there preparing yourself for it. You know, right now, I get my money right now. I make sure I save some money up. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, you know, she's helping us out. You know, my oldest daughter living with us right now. She put a G up for us, you know what I'm saying, to help us out, you know, with the down payment of the house. She's preparing, you know what I'm saying, preparing for what God got coming towards us. I mean, it may be a situation where right now with us, where we might get the house, but it might need no money down. You know what I'm saying? But we did something to prepare ourselves, you know what I'm saying? God, that's still a blessing because that money might go towards something else. And actually, when I said that, I think God, see, Yahweh, He got some big for us happening for us. He really does. So I'm just, because that's what He does. That's what He does. But right now, in this moment, I got to make my mind up that I'm going to have peace. I'm not worried about it. I know we got a house. And when I say I know we got a house, I'm not saying I know based on trying to keep myself encouraged. I know it. Like, I really, literally know it. They got God's house somewhere. We just don't know where yet. But I know it. And that's what faith is. Substance of things hoped for. Evidence of things not seen. That's what faith is. So I know we got a house. And it's a nice house. It's a lovely house. It's everything that we could want and beyond what we could ever want. Nice backyard with grass in it, soft grass in it. The boys can run and play in. And that's a nice area. I could put like a little pool there for them in the summertime or whatnot. Nice area where I can put like playground, stuff like that, you know, for them. But it's peace. You just got to have that peace. You know what I mean? Make your mind up to have that peace. A lot of these things, when it comes to walking with Yahweh, you just got to make your mind up. Bottom line. You're not going to be perfect because nobody is perfect. Okay? There's a saying called progression, not perfection. It's about growth. You know what I'm saying? Look here. You may smoke, drink, cuss, and chew, and fuss. You may smoke, drink, cuss, fuss, and chew. Hang out with those. Hang out with those that do. I do. I cuss some, smoke a cigar now and then. Yeah, drink a glass of wine every now and then. I do. But guess what? I'm righteous because of what Jesus Christ did for me on the cross. Not because of just what I do. My actions is righteous because of what He's done for me. Not what I've done for myself. Okay? So yeah, you might catch me on some of my videos, you might catch me cuss every now and then because for me, some words just fit. And when you're talking to adults, a lot of adults for the most part are really stupid and still being stupid. So sometimes I say things just to help them understand. You know what I'm saying? Now, because like I said, like I used to when I was in high school, I progressed out of that. But then so it's some more progression for me to do as a human being. But yeah, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, you're human. You know what I'm saying? What God wants from you is He just wants you. That's it. You can't get perfect for God. You can't get ready for God. You can't oppress Him. The only thing you can do is love Him. Love, trust, and obey Him. And that's how you please God. So I want to encourage you out there today. Whatever you're going through in life, whatever you're facing right now, get peace. Grow in peace. The Bible says, "Not, and it shall be open. Ask, you shall receive." He's the Father that likes to give good gifts. And the good gifts are not just limited to money. The good gifts are things that help you grow inside as a human being. Like being peace, love, joy. So ask God, He'll give it to you, and He'll give you opportunities to work it, to make it strong. You know what I'm saying? You give strong muscles, big muscles when you do your exercise and whatnot. That's how it grows in your spirit. So Brother Big Chris here, for the Ministry Outreach X Incorporated. Please, I have any questions about what I say on my videos, any concerns, y'all know I'm open for y'all to ask me anything for the most part. I'm an open book. If it's something I feel is too close personal, I'll let you know I'm not going to answer that. I just tell you up front. But there's nothing wrong with you asking, okay? Also, y'all can contact me on at OutreachX on Twitter, at OutreachX. Also, Messenger at OutreachX Incorporated. So, like I said, anything to help anybody out, you know what I'm saying, resources, information and whatnot. That's what I'm at right now with the ministry right now. It will grow while I will be able to provide more services as I get more resources, you know what I'm saying? But right now, we're going to start somewhere with it, you know what I'm saying? So, Brother Big Chris there, OutreachX, one love.